Welcome to Watchtower. It is Thursday today, and we're gonna go through the downtime and release notes. But let me introduce you to the panel first. I have Paradog. Can you say unmute and say hello?
Hello, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good.
Thank you. And Del, can you say hello to the people? Or maybe not. Ghost Rider, can you say unmute and say hello?
Hello.
Hello. And High Anxiety, can you say unmute and say hello?
Hello, this is Jeff on a new mic, so if I sound different, that's why.
Okay, and Raven, can you unmute and say hello?
Hello.
And Trickster. Trickster, yes, that is you. Lost us.
Hello, how are we all doing?
And gonna see if Adele is back. Adele, can you say hello to the people?
Hello, people.
Yes. Okay, let's go. Let's go through the event. We have just been through the event, and I will start with Paradog. What will you rate the event?
It was a little more difficult than the last few. I'll rate it about 7. I did okay.
7. And did you play on Flash or in HTML5?
I played on the old Hotmail 5.
Okay. And did you have any issues?
Yeah, I had a lot of freezing. Where you'd be in one of the event bases, the challenge bases, and it would freeze, and then keep going. So that's the only issue I had.
Okay. And Ghost Rider, did you enjoy the event, and what will you rate it?
I'll rate it at 7 because I actually spent a little coin in this one because I actually enjoyed it, and still a little unsure about the new unit, but I guess we'll see. Have to see when we get the tech for it, whatever that is. But I enjoyed it.
Yeah. And High Anxiety?
I'm gonna give it. I'll go as high as an 8. I think I ran HTML5 the whole event, had no issues, ran smooth, never crashed. There's some imaging issues. I did the it was hard to find some of your own units, mainly the bounty hunter at times. Let's see, pretty much everything I did. It was just, I guess my only real complaint would be the prize, the cost of the prizes. Mm-hmm. Some of them were too high, and some of them, some of the payouts for the bases were too low.
Okay. Did you have, but you have no issues with the HTML5?
I had no complaints other than just I had no game issues. I was able to run smooth and never crashed. So I can't complain about that.
No. Well, Raven?
I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I thought it was a good event. I thought HTML5 was good as well. The only problem I've got with it is I've got a stealth harbinger.
Stealth harbinger.
But it still gets shot. Other than that, the event was pretty good. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, but you didn't have any issues with the HTML5?
Not really. The only issues I had was like me harbinger, which I've already spoke to Skipjack about, which is me harbinger just going stealth on me and disappearing.
Yeah. Okay. And Trickster?
Yeah, I needed a fair bit from this event because I got a bit behind. I enjoyed it. Be a little bit to think about. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Played on HTML5, no issues. The one issue that we're getting is the shock missiles mistargeting.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we
For
talked
that.
about that. How to.
Wait, can you explain it a bit,
Other
Trickster?
than that, no problems, no DCs, no lag, nothing.
No.
Was that Adele?
About this shock missile thing, can you explain what exactly do you mean by it?
Well, you'll target like 2 turrets. Normally, anything in the circle, the turrets will shock.
Right.
And they're not.
Right.
Oh,
I had that issue too.
well, it's not an issue. It's simply because the platforms they absorb the splash damage, and the shock missiles, because they are hitting a splash blocking turret platform, then the splash damage is blocked, so they're saving the other turrets from being shot.
Yeah.
So that's basically the way behind it.
We talked about it because I know that Yellow had the same problem, and he targeted in front of them, and that for the most part helped a lot for him when he dropped the bomb.
Yes. So try dropping
Yeah, but
around them, not directly on them.
Yeah, but it weren't all the time. It was some of the times.
Yeah.
On other times, I'd drop it on the same spot and it'd shock them.
Yeah.
So what you just told me was no. It's an issue.
Yeah. What about you, Adele? How did you?
I'll give the event a 9.
A 9? Okay. Oh, that was high.
Yeah.
That was.
Just the other thing was main track is low payout.
Yeah.
100k for 6 bases.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially for the last one, you figure it'd be double at least.
So, yeah, that's
Okay.
my thoughts on it.
Okay. And Adele, how did your event go, and did you have any issues with it?
I personally didn't have any issues with it. I mean, I was playing on HTML5 since the beta started, and I'm not gonna give it a rating, but personally, I had playing it, even though the bases didn't really pose any challenge whatsoever, but it still gave me like something to enjoy.
Yeah.
Like something to break through a usual routine of what I do in War Commander. Besides getting on, testing stuff, and hitting some people if there's someone who hit me, and so on and so forth.
Okay. For my part, and what you will not rate it. I will start with rating it. I will give it a 8. I have no issues with HTML5. It worked actually pretty good. No DCs. What I noticed there was that when you spawn in your units, it dragged the screen away from your units. That could set me a little off in the beginning, but as I played it, in the end I didn't notice that because I knew what I have to do, but I could imagine that a lot of players had that issue. When you spawn in, the screen is dragged up to the base, so you cannot see your units. That is one of the issues I had with the HTML5, but no DCs whatsoever. That was actually pretty cool. But for event-wise, I will say no matter what event you hit, if you hit that event more than 4 or 5 times, it's gonna be trivial. I think it's called on English, trivial. Not boring, but trivial. It is. It's hitting the same same things all the time, but that is how I think you progress in the event, getting better and better to do it with less and less damage. I think so. I actually enjoyed this event a lot. Got tested my soul runners to the max. Yeah, I think actually.
And I had
it was.
I had to pat you on the back, Bonsai. Just a minute. I had to pat you on the back. You of all people normally should have relaxed because you got COVID over that last week, and you still couldn't stay away from the game.
No, event is special for. There's special time for me. I love the event.
That's a special medicine.
It's get over COVID thing. You did really good though. My hat's off to you.
But I actually enjoyed the event. We talked about it in the Discord. On the payout was little low in my opinion for the main track. And what is I don't understand. We are hitting thorium bases and we are not getting even metal. I think it was on 2 we got little metals, but no oils and no thorium. That's kind of sucked a little bit, in my opinion. I knew that there was a main base that gave you a little thorium. Is that correct?
I don't even remember anymore.
I've been seeing it. I think you got some thorium from the main track.
From the main track.
I get thorium from the main track when
it's like
you have
15
all the
million.
units to give you.
Yeah. And actually, so the main track, in my opinion, was not a. I can say that it was harder than the XP bases, in my opinion, because some of the bases shot you at deploy. That you have to get used to that too in the beginning. When you deployed your unit, the base started to shoot at your units even before you could move them. So, but I got around that one too. But actually, I enjoyed this event pretty much. And the only thing that sucks a little bit was the prices. For the lower levels, I can imagine that they got some tech for their units and. It was not that bad payout for the tech on the newer units, so yeah, I enjoyed it. Well, let's go through the.
You want to see what the side chat are saying first?
Yes.
We've
Yeah,
got
'cause a couple of them said they got 9.
Can you please not talk over each other because I got a little.
We've got Yellow, we've got Monty, some Stone, Generator, Knights Media, as per usual. We've got Doomsday, and we've got Nutcracker. Nearly forgot Nut then. Who's giving what? I was seeing some scores.
Actually, not should have been on the show.
Nutcracker used HTML5 and they'll give it a 9.
Yeah.
Generator give it 9 as well.
Yeah.
That's it at the minute.
Now you have privileges to jump in and out as you want.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can actually jump on.
Just asking among us, what do you guys think about the Lightbringer?
What I've seen of it and what I've used, yeah, it's going to be a good unit.
And
I don't know if that's kind of a. Go ahead. Sorry.
I tried one Lightbringer against one Helios and one Soul Runner. The Lightbringer was level 10, and those the Helios and the Soul Runner ran around and killed that sucker easy. So in Toon Battle, I don't think it's any good. We'll have to see about base.
Hi, Xyzi, what do you think about it?
I think it's a great unit for event bases, and I'm going to reserve my thoughts about PvP.
Yeah. Raven?
My honest opinion, I think it's going to be one of the best units that's out in game and PvP. I think it's going to be absolutely unreal. Yeah. And I'm not telling you what level mine is. I'm not giving that away, but I think it's one of the best units I've brought out.
I actually like it too. But Trickster, what are your thoughts about the Lightbringer?
Yeah, what I've used of it, I'll say I'm liking what I'm seeing.
Yeah. And Ghost Rider, have you played with it? That sounded wrong.
Have I played with it?
Battery is not included.
I like playing with it.
Uh,
No, actually, I think it's gonna be a pretty good unit. I just gotta wait until like the tech comes out for it to really kind of give it a full opinion.
yeah, the tech is always the glory or the shithole. But sorry, Adele. What do you think about the Lightbringer?
From what I've talked with one of the designers about it before it got released, he was basically describing it as a building buster. And after seeing it in action, I bought one and tried it out. And from what I've seen, shot, the direct shot is not as damaging. But the split one, if you get caught by it, then you are really screwed. So yeah, the gold tech, while seems like really in comparison with the previous two, it's like really complementing it as an artillery. So it slows down the other units that are coming at it, so that it has a better chance to defend itself if they get closer. And basically, what I'm seeing it is like as people start going over level 10, once they unlock both talents, because the first one gives an extra 50% splash, and the second one, the first one on top of the splash, it gives a bonus to turning speed, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one gives the resistance to vehicles on top of 50 extra range. So you'll probably end up seeing them more similar to what you see this penance currently. So you're probably going to see people using a full platoon of Lightbringers and spreading them out and sending them at you.
Yeah.
Or they're going to bring them in with a heavy, like one or two of them, and as they are, like for example, if you bring anything that counters projectiles, the Soul Runner, Technicals, the Legendary Legion, giving a cover from controllers while laying into the base, it's gonna be interesting unit for PvP.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be interesting to see what people come up with after they get it leveled up and teched out.
Yeah.
My eyes, it's gonna be a new unit into the PvP meta, and PvE it's gonna be pretty decent.
Yeah. But I liked what I saw in it, and that made me coin it to a certain level. But I love that unit. That is a good unit they come out with, in my opinion. We have done some tests with it too. Yeah.
Before we move in, now everyone in the event was surprised when they saw the Farsight generator support turret.
Yeah.
So here's what happened. So after as the event went on, as the event started, and people started reporting this odd looking support turret in some of the bases, and their Darkstorm is not having any aura. I quickly grabbed the screenshot of whoever put it in first, and went in with one of the designers and started asking. And after, they were super busy that I had to wait for an hour or two, I'm not exactly sure, until I got some answers on it and how it works. So for future reference, once for the next event and possibly the other events coming after this one, the next one in February, here's how the Farsight generator works. First of all, it's a support turret, so it doesn't shoot anything. What it does, it has a global range that will shut down your Darkstorm's aura as long as it's standing in the base. So make sure you destroy it before you move in your Darkstorm, or if you can maintain your Darkstorm alive until you destroy it, and once you destroy it, you should get your aura back.
I noticed actually in
The other thing.
Sorry, go on.
So there is another functionality to it, however, which is any friendly units around it. By friendly, I mean the base itself that you're attacking. So any units around these turrets will receive a range boost. So make sure you take them out first, or prioritize taking them out before you move in, so that they don't have the extra range advantage over you. As far as the bugs that happened to it, the team is aware of them all. I've recorded them all, or had videos from other players, or they submitted them to the players. Sorry, not players, the devs, and I forwarded them to QA. So they're aware of all of them, and they should be fixed by the next event.
Okay, but I noticed that in I think it was the XP base number 3. If you by accident kill all the support zones, the Darkstorm aura will not appear again. But one of the issues I noticed, but then it was for my part no issues, because the base was actually pretty much dead when that happened. But I could imagine if there were in other bases and people are attacking it with the Darkstorm, it could give some frustration if that happens to them. But let's hope for the next event it's going to be better. Well,
I mean,
is this something that's eventually going to be given to us to put in our base, or is this always going to be a Kixeye tool?
I'm not really sure. I mean, I think
I want to see it as a CC tool.
I first heard it a while back about a new turret, but there was just there was no any details on what a turret is.
Okay.
So,
thank you.
I would say you might see something like it, but for now, I mean, you can see that in PvP the Darkstorm is completely useless with no room for it to be viable again.
Okay.
For PvE is a different story. I mean, I still use a Darkstorm myself in PvE, with using the Diamond Tech on it. It works pretty good with the Diamond Tech on it. That's me, of course, but in PvP, you have the Lightbringers, you have the Soul Runners, you have the Helioses, and you can pretty much go in the aura and you can just take down everything with them.
Yeah.
So, is it gonna have the same functionality? I'm not sure, but as a support turret for the future, you might see it, but don't expect it to be the same turret that Kixeye had in these event bases.
Okay, let us go through the release notes, and I'm gonna screen share my screen here, and
I got them up.
You got them up. That is beautiful. Let us see. Whoa. And like this, and we can go through the release notes first.
Yeah, you want me to do them?
Yes, the release note.
Okay.
I know that probably Adele will go through the Shadow Ops because there's a new Corpus unit coming.
Yeah, all right.
Yep.
The following changes and fixes are being applied in the Thursday, January 14th update. Events. Warpath. Earn honor from player-based engagements. Winning honor improves your position on the leaderboard. Reach higher leaderboard divisions to unlock more medals and blood thorium. Starts Friday the 15th at 10 a.m. Pacific and ends on the 19th at 10 a.m. Pacific. Shadow Ops. Gravity Well, Chapter 1. Unlock a new Shadow Op campaign to earn parts for the upcoming new unit, the Proteus. A top secret corpus vehicle, the Proteus controls the flow of battle by controlling the flow of gravity. Aid your allies and bury your foe with this powerful new unit. Get the gear needed to bring your Lightbringers to the next level in Shadow Ops. Be faster and more maneuverable when bringing the light. Nothing can stand in your way with this new unit by your side. And that starts on the 15th at 10 Pacific and ends on February 3rd at midnight.
That is tomorrow.
Pacific time.
Yeah, that is tomorrow. It starts tomorrow at 7 o'clock for the European guys. 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
Content changes. Hotmail 5 beta. Yeah, I know it's HTML, but I like Hotmail. Hotmail 5 beta is now the default client for the game. Adobe has blocked Flash content across the internet, so playing on Hotmail 5 is the only way to play War Commander without issues. If you are experiencing issues accessing the game in Hotmail 5, please visit our new tips and tricks posted to rule out any of the common problems. Bug fixes. Animation not working on all trophies that should animate. Bounty Hunter could be used in base defense, so I guess they're fixing all that.
Mm-hmm. I have not noticed that animation. But Bounty Hunter used in the base defense, yes, I have seen that. That is probably good they removed that one from the bases. So we are going to the Shadow Ops. Are you? Will you read this, Adele?
If you want me to.
Yeah.
All right. Give me a second to load it up.
Yeah. It's a new Corpus unit. I wonder if that is high altitude.
No, it's just a vehicle.
A vehicle, okay.
Alright. You should be seeing my screen.
Yep. I'm just read ahead. Then I'm just gonna scroll down. I have it up on YouTube, so no problem there.
Okay. So, Chapter 1 briefing. Look to the east. Embark on a new Shadow Ops campaign to earn parts for the new upcoming unit, the Proteus. Top secret Corpus vehicle. The Proteus controls the flow of battle by controlling the flow of gravity. Aid your allies or bury your foes with this powerful new unit. Here comes the sun with Lightbringer tech. Get the gear needed to bring your Lightbringers to the next level in Shadow Ops. Be faster or more maneuverable when bringing the light. Nothing can stand in your way with this unit by your side. And chapter details here. Phase 1 begins January 15th at 10 a.m. PST and ends on January 22nd, 10 a.m. PST. Phase 2 from the 22nd to the 29th at 10 a.m. PST. Phase 3 from January 29th to February 3rd and ends at 11:59 p.m. PST. And if you missed a phase, you can replay the current phase to earn missing parts. And all here is the same as usual.
Yep.
And we can see the Proteus here. Action Corpus, type vehicle, targets air and ground. Description, armed with long-range missiles and short-range rockets. this low altitude vehicle can deliver the herd up close and from a distance. So what they mean here by low altitude is basically it's an escort but a vehicle. So if you want to use it in cave bases, you can do that, and because it's a flying unit, but it's a ground unit on the back end, like inside the code, and you can use it in holdout since it counts as a ground unit. So you can deploy it in holdout if you want it so.
Mm.
So it's just whatever you can use the escorts, you can use the Proteus. It's same principle, except in base defense. You can't use it in base defense.
Oh, okay. But it have something with the what do you call it? Let me see here. Gravity. I think it was gravity. Does it lift
at the current state? I have no idea what it has in terms of special abilities. Like
Okay.
it definitely will have something special to it.
Yeah.
I mean, just like the bounty hunter with these traps, that they were a neat addition to her as a support addition.
Mm-hmm.
So what the Proteus is going to have, I have no idea.
Okay.
For the time being, that's all we know about the Proteus.
Okay.
If you guys want to give your remarks on it before we move on or something.
No, it looks pretty cool. I wonder if there are guiding missiles that are on it.
Yeah, those are probably for long range, and whatever the other rockets are for close range, I can't see them unless they are the same ones.
No.
But they are nice looking rocket pods.
I'll just say, Fort PUBG, it's got to be in English because we can't translate that.
Proteus?
Proteus is the what was it? I think it's the god of the rivers in the Greek mythology.
Okay.
Because Corpus is usually named after Greek mythologies.
Yeah.
The most part.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's go through the Lightbringer tech then.
Yep. So moving to the first bronze tech, titanium threading increases turn speed by 20 up to 120% at max level. Goes into drivetrain slot and rarity is bronze. Interlocking rims increases movement speed and acceleration by 10 up to 60%. Slot drivetrain, rarity bronze. Improved light drive increases rate of fire by 4 up to 24% of max level. Goes into weapon system, rarity silver. Refracted targeting lens effect increases range by 10 up to 35 at max level and goes into weapon system, rarity silver.
So that
And
means
that's basically
that means at level 20 it has this 50 range, and then you're gonna get, if you have the tech, 35 range on top of that. So that's gonna be like 600 and nearly
685.
685, yeah.
just 15 range shy from a controller.
Yeah.
Max level.
But with the splash damage about 3 times as large.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about 3/4 the splash radius of a Juggernaut, I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty big. So if even one shell was to land on your base using one of these walls that you have, it's like almost 1/4 of your base or even more is taken out.
Yeah.
So yeah, these guys are gonna be like really, really interesting in PvP.
Yeah. I can't wait to get the tech for it. Actually a little interesting in the Proteus. It looks pretty cool. So it is a low altitude vehicle. I wonder how that is gonna be against the controllers and absorbers and bases, but time will tell. Well, Perry, are you up for the warpad?
Yeah. I haven't got the warpath on me. Notes on.
Okay, can you? Okay, I can take it. I can take it then. Warpad start January the 15th at 10 a.m. PST and ends January the 19th at 10 a.m. PST. How it works. Honor. Earn honor from player bases engagement. Winning honor improve your position on the leaderboard. Reach higher leaderboard divisions to unlock more medals and blood forum. I wonder if we're gonna get a unit soon that we can put little blood forum on.
That's the only thing I want to see is something new that we could use blood for. I got 120 and I can't even use it.
Oh, okay. Honor earned in basis on your opponent's level and no longer influenced by the attacker's level. The difference between the attacker and the defender's honor is still reflective in exchange. Winning an attack against someone with more honor than you will result in more honor won. So if you hit a base that have more honor than you, then you get more. Repairs. All repairs during warpad will be half time. Points. In addition to the prizes payout at the end of warpad, you will now have the chance to earn medals and blood forum daily. I wonder if they're gonna reduce the time so you could coin the last. They should actually do that, so you don't have to spend 50 coin every time. Earning medals and blood forum. Every PvP attack will earn you points towards the track. Each sire that you reach on the attack will unlock the chest, awarding medals with a final chest, also awarding blood forum. When completed, you will have 12 hours cooldown, and you can use gold to spend it up. So just participate. If you are participating in the event, can earn you the things you want without having to be high on the leaderboard. So it just if you are into a warpad, you can actually get some blood forums. Perma damage protection. Attack individual players with twice will while warpad is active. That is the perma. The 5-minute PvP cooldown will be disabled in warpad. After your second attack concludes for any reason, including end attack, the attack player will be placed under a perma damage protection, preventing further attacks only from the original attacker until warpad is concluded. So you can only attack the bases 2 times. Standard damage protections times are set to 4 hours for the duration of warpad. Current champions of a warpad icon. A player that has this icon on the world map is one of the winners from the last warpad and should be congratulated or attacked. Entirely your choice. Please note that winners will no longer be awarded a spot in the DNK Alliance or receive additional benefits. And prizes are now awarded after warpad through in-game offer. The top 100 players will now receive champion bases world map icon highlighting their achievements. chests, bronze chest 20,000 medals, silver chest 40,000 medals, gold chest 80,000 medals, and 1 blood forum. And the leaderboard payout table. Diamond division will give you at 100,000, no, 10,000 honor or above will give you 12 blood diamonds and 300,000 medals. The platinum division 8,000 honor and above gives you 8 blood forum and 220 what?
220,000.
Yeah, 220,000. Gold division 600 honor and above, 6 blood forum and 160,000. Silver division is 4 blood forum. It will give you 120,000 medals. Bronze division 2,000 or above will give you 2 blood forum and 100,000 medals. Iron division 1 honor or above, 1 blood forum and 50,000. So you just have to hit 1 base and you get 1 blood diamond. And that is Warpath 26. Are any of you doing Warpath this weekend then?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
What are we testing?
I'm gonna
Sorry.
Lightbringers.
Raven, can Trickster say? I'm just gonna be right back. Can you please say what you had to say, Raven?
Yeah, I'm going to be testing my Lightbringers. What do you think I'm going to be PvP warpathing with?
Yeah, I'm going to try and get mine done and dusted tomorrow night.
I'm going to try.
Do it in the Doom.
I'm going to smash the Shadow Ups tomorrow, so I can get all the tech, and then I'm going to be having a bit of play time.
I'm not around Sunday, so I'll lose that day.
Raven, if you want to, you could bring those level 20 Lightbringers over to my base and have a go.
I don't want to hurt your base.
You don't want to hurt the base.
Yeah, I don't. Sorry, Adele. Go.
No, you go. It's not something important. I'll go after you.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice having them up that level, but it's like you said. I want the tech on them first, and then I'm going to start trying them. But I do like the unit. I really do.
How much was they to coin up completely? Can you remember?
I don't know because I didn't do it all the way.
No.
Obviously, you get the upgrade that just don't you?
Yeah, you get 10 of them.
Yeah, well.
See, what I was referring
to like the first
calling.
Yeah, come on.
Even, you remember how people were calling people who max their units out hackers and cheaters and stuff like that? That's what I was referring to. It's not hacking and cheating if you're coin it. If you coin it, you do it your own choice.
No. I've seen the side chat. I took a notice of that rubbish. Yeah, I've seen that side chat. I take no notice of that rubbish. It's people's personal preference if they want to do that.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, but
honestly, I've been out the game for 4 years and I've just come back, so I'm playing catch up. What do people expect?
Yeah.
It was also on about the attack and defend boosts that are supposed to be for old out only.
And I wouldn't even refer to that at all.
Yeah, well, to some point I agree with that because apparently there have been some abuse about that too.
So I forgot to switch them off.
But yeah, let's see what the future will bring to HTML5.
before we move off of Warpath. Now I know everyone is like, I mean, aside from just the regular PvP hitting and defending, there is not much incentive to go in and get your blood throw, and the team is well aware of that. But as you know, there was this HTML5 conversion that has. I mean, seriously, whenever whenever we're talking to one of the developers, and they're like, I want to do this, but like HTML5 is this and that, and so on and so forth. It was like, as Drake once put it, a shadow that is looming over their heads, and it's like, you don't get to go anywhere before I'm done with you. So now with HTML5 wrapping up, the conversion being almost wrapped up, uh, I think we all saw the preview post that Drake had before the event started, where he mentioned the CC update, uh, the other new content, PvP improvements, and so on. So obviously, also before the end of 2020, there was no any defensive uniques and no legendary units, because it's the end of the year and there's usually not much of content, even outside of the transition. So now, as if you all looked at the January calendar, you can see that I think on the 20th or 18th, somewhere along those, there is the new Nemesis bases, which is the new defensive unique for Corpus.
Okay.
Details there are no details yet, but you will see the spotlight about the Nemesis next week.
Yeah.
And there's also other legendary units that should make their debut as we progress further into the new year.
The only thing I say,
stashing your
the only thing I can I wish they could do is that they could every time we have done an event, they give us 1.5 days to kill the Omega units. I wish they could bring it up so we can actually do some of the bases, because we I know for a fact that that some are working and are going to work, so it is little hard to get all the Omega parts for specific units. I hope that will put them more out, more of the Omega and Elite uniques. So, but the CC upgrade, I will. When is the last upgrade we had on CC? Is that March last year? Or
I'm not sure when it's coming, but if I had to guess, you can probably look at mid-March, I think.
Because last was just buildings.
Because as you all know, it's been almost a year or close to a year since we had a CC update.
Yeah.
So there has been a lot of time for players to catch up.
Yeah.
So, and it's been like, even a simple CC update wouldn't give that much of a difference now, and it wouldn't make stuff more interesting or give new things to consider in terms of defense, offense, and so on. So for that, the team is planning for a much bigger CC update than usual.
Yeah.
So probably safe to assume it's either in April or mid March, if I have to guess.
Yeah.
And as far as there was a question Disco asked about the Blood Thor payout.
I was just going to ask this.
Yeah, I kept looking into the side chat just to make sure if anyone asked me, I can't miss it. So the previous legendaries were one token, one blood thorium per token. The newer ones, I think, starting from the Phantom or the LAV. I think the LAV came first. They began with 2 blood thorium per token. The reason was because these units had much higher impact than the others, and to justify their power, they increased the cost from 1 per token to 2 blood thorium per token. But their tax, instead of being 1 blood thorium per token, it is 1 blood thorium per tech, but the tech, when you buy it, you get 2.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a bit of a balance to just give more give more purchasing power to when you buy things with your blood thorium in terms of components for legendary units.
Okay.
So I don't think you'll see a blood thorium increase unless they ramp up the production of legendary units. If that happens, then you'll probably see that just so that they can, like, everyone has the chance to get them like in a more timely manner, just after like what, 3 months or so from the release, so they just don't miss out on the fun entirely.
That is also
Everybody take a bow down for our Queen of War Commander. She's joined us on the panel.
Oh, and hello, chat on the side chat. It's actually Skipjack's birthday today. So.
Bonzo.
Bob's like happy birthday.
Oh, why do you think I log in? Actually, I would like to say a special thank you to High Anxiety Jeff, because I actually went to Discord and I thought, oh, they must not be live yet because nobody posted the show on the War Commander Discord. And I just happened to be flitting to the computer, and then I saw that you had posted on War Commander Watchtower. I'm like, why didn't anybody post it on the Discord? So here I am.
I messed up.
Can I just ask a question?
Yes.
Do you know when we get these Legendary Legion bases on the map, and we get the Legendary Hover Tank bases on the map? The max is it still right that the maximum tokens you can get from is 2 from any drop?
No, yeah.
Not sure. Any for
it's actually 3, but the way these legendary bases work is a bit different than other component and unit bases. So as everyone knows, just hitting the obvious, the first 2 bases are unit unlocks or limit increases if you have them already unlocked, and after that the bases are token, and the ones after that will award you thorium.
Yeah.
But after 24 hours of your first hit, if you hit the base again, you're gonna get the prizes again. So if you hit all 7 in like 5 minutes, and then like let's say at 6 p.m. at like 6 p.m. sharp, so you return the next day at 6 p.m. and the prize pool will be reset again, so you can hit them. So if the bases are available for 3 days, you can earn 6 units or 6 hover tanks in case of using the legendary hover tank base, and 9 tokens.
Oh, okay, that's okay then. At least I know that now then.
You can. Let me just
for anyone who.
Thanks for that, Adele.
Just gonna screenshot this. This is. Let me see. Not this. This and this. You can actually see here the legendary hover tanks Legion and the Raptors are gonna be on the map the 17th or 16th or and the 25th the 16th, 17th and for 2 days.
Yeah, that's nice. I'll be able to get my Legendary Legion up because my Legendary Legion's only level 5 at the minute.
Yeah.
So, Skipjack, any idea on what type of new legendary unit will be coming out?
I don't think nobody knows.
Spill it, Adele.
No comment.
No comment.
Come on.
Okay,
No
on a serious note, there is actually no legendary unit or unique in the works at the moment, as far as I know.
Yeah.
As far as I know, either. And I'm being as honest as I possibly can.
Yeah.
On that one.
Also, Raven, about the Legendary Legion bases, they won't award you tokens. They just award parts. So just saving your time, not getting them. So you're gonna need to use your Bloodtorium to.
Basically, once I get the first ones and I get the first 3 tokens, then if I wait like 24 hours for the next drop, I should be able to get the 3 tokens again. Yep.
Yeah, for the later hover tank.
Those are for the standard. For the standard legendary units only. The legendary uniques are the tokens for them are exclusive to the exchange store and the gear store.
Yeah, just Bloodthor. So if you're looking at the legendary ones, you want to go for it's just Bloodthor. A lot of people have confusion about that one too.
Okay.
Not you, but I'm just saying a lot of people have confusion about that one too.
Yeah.
Sorry, Trickster, go on.
I was just saying, we used to get tokens for the legendary.
Used to until players started abusing that privilege and doing things they weren't supposed to be doing. I'll say it out loud. Doing things they weren't supposed to be doing. So I would assume that won't happen anytime soon. Because there are people out there that did things they weren't supposed to be doing.
I know you guys, Adele and Skipjack, you know, just moderators and all that, but this Legendary Legion, Jesus Christ, it'd be fucking Christmas before I get that thing upgraded.
Yeah, you're gonna hit some.
Sorry about my phone.
You're gonna hit.
I apologize my language.
You're gonna do some warpaths to get that unit leveled up.
Yeah, but on a side note, I mean, I think Adele would say the same thing. On a side note, I wouldn't say never because now that Flash is gone, and with maintenance, we won't be able to use any Flash at all. So there were probably, I'm just speaking hypothetically. I do not know this for sure. Nobody's ever said it. I'm sure there were some things that the team just stopped working on because, well, obviously HTML5 became a priority, obviously. But I'm sure there was a way where if they were to put something like that out again, they would have had to rework it. So it doesn't make any sense to rework something that was being manipulated when you really need to be focusing on HTML5. So I would say never, because now that we've gone HTML5, they may decide to rework something like that. If we get something like there's no reason why Adele and I can't ask Drake when we get into a meeting or something, say, hey, players are asking about the following, and if he knows off the top of his head, he'll say there's no plans to do that anytime soon, or no, we're not going to do that. Or he may go to the team and ask the team and say, no, we've decided, those units have run their course and we're going to move forward with what we have. If we get that information, if he gives that to us, and then both Adele or I, if we're in the meeting at the same time, we ask him if it's player facing. And if he says, yeah, you can make it player facing, we'll be sure to let you guys know. And then that way you're not wasting your time that you could be doing on other things, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But if he says, well, we weren't doing anything with it in 2020 because we were focusing on HTML5, nothing's off the table, they might rework them in 2021, then we'll let you know that too, as long as it's player facing. So I wouldn't say never, not this early in the year. I think they really want to get the HTML5 out, get the rest of the HTML5 bugs out, because there are a few glitches and bugs that they need to work on. And then from there, I think they'll probably make a decision, okay, well, what are we going to work on? Can we rework this? Because the old system did not work. It was too easily manipulated. Yeah. So we won't talk about how that was done, but you all know how it worked.
Yes. Well, guys and girls, so we have been on for an hour. We can go through the shoutouts, if that is okay with you guys and girls.
Only if Bonsai shoutout includes a song.
Well, it's gonna be a half broken one, but what the hell? Peridot, can you give your shoutouts?
Yes, I want to give a shout out to Bonsai and Brandy for putting the show together. A special shout out to Adele and Skipjack for joining us. Your information is always greatly appreciated. We appreciate you being on here. Shout out to all my other panelists. Also a shout out to the side chat. Without you, we wouldn't have a show, so I'm glad you joined us. Also, people, this is a game. We kill our bases and we attack bases. There's no reason to have real, personal, family insults in the game. Let's just have fun and have a good time doing it. Also, everybody, please be safe in these troubled times. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Perry. Well spoken. Ghost Rider, can you give your shoutouts? Or maybe not. Adele?
Thanks for Bonsai and Brandy for putting on a great show, and thanks for everyone that is on the panel for coming in and giving us a great time and giving their opinions. And thanks for everyone on the side chat that came in. Hopefully we have informed you guys of something new or refreshed your memory about something you already knew but forgot. Or maybe you just came here for fun and you had it. So in any case, hope you had what you came here for. And big shout out to the QA team of the War Commander team, just because of how much I was annoying them with the bug reports. We were always joking about it back and forth as I'm reporting bugs. I remember Big Dog once was like, how can you get all these? And I'm like, and not only some of them are coming from other players, and I'm like, holy hell, where are you getting them from? I'm like, I don't know.
I can attest to that. Of him bugging them incessantly.
Yeah, so I mean, it was just merely a playful thing. They always appreciate it. Sometimes we're going in back and forth on some issue that is going on. I'm like, why is that working? And sometimes I remember the air retreating issue. We gave them the videos for it and how it's working. And then when they go in for reproduction and it's not working until for I think 2 months before the end of Flash support, it's when they finally got in a repro on it and they were starting to fix it. So yeah, it's been a crazy journey as we were going through the transition, but I'm glad we have been able to see it through. So I mean, of course, it's still not perfect, but we'll still work on it, and we'll help the team fix as much as they can, as in a timely manner as possible. Thanks to them.
Thank you, Adele. High Anxiety?
Yeah, shout out to you, Bonsai, for putting on the show. Shout out to all my fellow panelists and everybody that showed up on the side chat. In the YouTube side chat, that is. Just happy birthday, Skip, and see you next week. Like and subscribe, and we'll put a Discord link to our Discord channel if you want to eventually, chat with us off the show. You're welcome to. If you want to participate in the show eventually, let us get to know you, and we'll probably invite you on. And see you next week.
Side chat next. Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. There is a guy asking in the side chat. I don't have the link.
I will post it shortly.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Thanks. Thank you, Jeff.
Raven?
A big shout out to you, Bontai, for putting the show on. I know you're just getting over your COVID and all that, so big shout out to you on that. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Adele and for Skipjack coming in and giving us information. People on the side chat for coming in as well. And Skipjack and helping me sorting out issues with the game. I know everybody thinks the moderator's not there to help, but they are. So a big shout out to you guys, and look forward to seeing you all soon.
Thank you. Trickster.
Thank you.
It's you.
I know it's me. Shout out to yourself and Ghost Rider for putting the shows on. Glad you're feeling a lot better now, mate.
Yep.
Shout out to the Queen and War Commander. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Excited for a good event. And no glitches, no bugs. So, yeah, good on them. Everybody on the side chat, thanks for tuning in. And everybody that will tune in later on.
Thank you. Skipjack, have you something? Shout out?
I'd like to thank you guys for putting on the show, you and Brandy, and making it run so smooth, and giving the valuable information to the players, and for Adele coming on and sharing. You guys know that I was on temporary medical leave, so Adele has a lot more information in that handsome little brain of his than I have in mine. So thank you. A shout out to Adele for coming on the show. And yes, I will attest to the fact that he did drive the QA team crazy, but I would also like to echo that, because the guys will be listening if they're not listening now, that the QA team and the engineers were, and even if we got that information from you guys, they really did work above and beyond. I told you guys about the times when I'd have conversations with Big Dog on the weekend. Sometimes at nighttime would be nighttime their time. So, and without revealing who's where, but we have different time zones. Adele is way ahead time zone, so it's like time for him to be in bed right now. But I really want to let you guys know, and I know it sounds like I'm kissing Kick-Size ass, but I will kiss their ass, because we watched what happened with Battle Pirates. Jim was a trusted tester through the Battle Pirates process when they were going through their HTML5 before HTML5 was live for Battle Pirates. So I know what the team went through. Some of our team from War Commander ended up over on Battle Pirates. So Jim was actually working with people that I had worked with, or we had worked with previously. I know how hard it was to do what they had to do in Battle Pirates, and Battle Pirates is a different game than War Commander. They were coded different, but I can't say enough about how hard the team has worked. But I would also like to thank every single person who will watch the show, who did watch the show, the side chat. When we were live, you guys were live, and there would be a bug that would come up that we could get to the team right away. Everybody here on this panel that would keep reporting those issues. And then if we needed a video, I could get with one of you, or Adele could get with one of you. And even if you couldn't video it, I could video it, and we could get it to the team. So it really is a team effort. When I say team effort, you guys are all part of that team. Even if you're frustrated with the game, you've never taken it out on anybody, because it is just a game. And
that you know of.
Well, I mean, behind the scenes. Let's not talk about any of the conversations of things that I said behind the scenes. And I'm going to say, you guys aren't live, are you? and then just cut the blue streak. But anyway, I do want to thank everybody for helping to participate to get us as far as we are. And you guys know my mantra, where I have said before, it'll get worse before it gets better. I'm starting to lean backwards on that one. So this maintenance will be a really big indicator for that. I feel good about the game in the future, and I feel confident about what the game will be like in HTML5, and I will be so happy when we don't have to deal with any Flash, and I'll say it, beep, 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 any more Flash bullshit. So thank you again, guys, for having me on, and I appreciate each and every one of you.
Thank you. Did I forget anybody? No?
I just came back.
You.
Oh, my shout out goes to you guys here on the panel. Thank you for joining the show, and big thanks to you, Adele and Skipjack, for joining in here on the show and provide players with good information. For those that are on the side chat, big thanks to you guys for joining, tuning in on us and watching our shows. And for those that will join in later, I will give you a big shout out too. And we have a birthday girl, and I'm gonna sing a birthday song, I think.
Well, you're supposed to sing it.
Sorry?
Did Skipjack's birthday?
Yeah, it's Skipjack's birthday.
Yeah, so aren't you supposed to be the one singing it?
Yes.
Bonzo's gonna sing.
I can sing it. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Skipjack. Happy birthday to you.
Ooh, that felt nice. Thank you.
You have to play that back with the bass really loud and sit on the speaker.
I am. I'm going to play it back later and sit on my subwoofer.
And I want to say a big. We had actually a birthday. We had actually a birthday Charlie 2 chat on the side chat had a birthday. I think it was this week. I don't gonna sing for him because he can maybe think something. But
you did sing with your mask on, right? You don't want to give everybody COVID.
You're crossing swords.
You might get him excited.
No playing Zoro here.
No.
Well, that is all from us, and I will hope you will join us next time. And have a nice day.
Howdy, everybody. Bye-bye.
Hi, everyone.
I'm going to throw us all into daily chat.
One time's my birthday.